I think diversity plays a huge part in education and wanting to be a teacher. I think it'd be pretty hard to be a teacher if you aren't understanding diversity and constantly learning more about the things you don't know. For instance, if you don't know a whole lot about the African American or Asian cultures, how are you really going to relate to the kids who you have of those cultures? For me personally, I know I need to learn more about gender identity and sexual orientation and that part of diversity, um, just so I can relate to them and I can understand and they know that I care about them and I understand what they're going through and I can be that person who they reach to help for help. Diversity in education is huge because you don't want to have any unconscious biases towards other students. If you're unfamiliar with a culture and you're not exactly sure what to do, I think the students will know that, and it'll be pretty obvious when you're teaching that you're favoriting other students more than another group of students. And it's not necessarily always at extreme. Sometimes it just can be some small things that you're doing. And I think learning about diversity and understanding how many different types of diversity there are will help ease that and give every student the equal opportunity. We talk about diversity, and often you think about like race or skin color, gender identity, sexual orientation, but it's deeper than that as well. You can also be diverse in your socioeconomic class. And I think just understanding all the different types of diversity and taking a class about them, understanding why they are that way, you get a better opportunity to reach your students and make a bigger impact on them because they know you understand what they're going through. You understand how hard it is if they're a minority, and you can be that person that they reach to, be that person that helps them out if they need it. Like I said earlier, I need to learn more about I need to learn more about gender identity instead of always just focusing on cultural diverse areas. So coming into this class, I knew nothing about gender identity. I knew a little bit through personal experiences, but other than that, I never had a class about it. We never talked about it in any of my classes. And I think this class has done a great job in teaching me more about it, like how in first and second grade, people are starting to identify as opposite genders or different genders. And I think that's extremely important to understand and know, especially being a high school teacher, because that's when a lot of transformations happen. So I think I need to learn more about gender identity and why people identify as something else. That way I can be that person that helps them through whatever they're going through. That way I don't show any unconscious biases towards other students. I think by learning more about gender identity, especially in this class, it's helped, but doing some more research on my own to try to get a better understanding on what's going on, I think will have the greatest impact in helping me be the best teacher I can and be the most accepting when it comes to diversity.